I'm going to get a lot of chuckleheads in the comment section who don't even watch the video and already tell me what they think. Like, no, listen, please, for the love of God, first watch the video, then give me your comments. I'm really annoyed with this game because it was so fun in the beginning when you're low level, but then when you manage to get to the end of Act 2, the game becomes boring as hell. And maybe some of you can tell me, like, legit question, okay? I'm not making fun or mocking or anything. No. Like, legit question. Do tell me, what do you enjoy about this game, which has been recommended to me, and people were like, well, it's better than Diablo and whatnot. I mean, that's kind of a low bar, you know, Diablo, but still. Okay, as you can see, level 42 Witch, Ruthless. Okay, so I'm not playing on easy mode or anything. Ruthless apparently is the hardest mode. You don't get any item drops. I mean, you do get some, but like, they're very rare. And like, yellow items are considered to be the best in this mode. In fact, that's why I got so many blue items, because you don't get drops. And it's not only that, it's with spells as well, you barely get any gems. Like, you only get the ones from quest, right? So, I'll go to Act 4, where I'm at, and I will show you why I do not understand, like, why this game is considered to be so good. Alright, so I'm at the Crystal Cavern. And all I gotta do is, like, you right-click the shit that comes at you on screen. So let's find some enemies. Okay, we found the enemies. Look, I'm right-clicking, and this is pretty much it. This is the game. Like that. This is right here. I don't even need to use any other spells. Just right-clicking. Now I know what. Oh, we got a yellow minion. Oh, he's doing damage. Oh no, he's not doing shit. I can't see what's on the fucking screen. Like this thing is giving me a strobe. What is it with this spell? Why is it so overpowering? Like here's the thing. Before you make the comment, I know you're in the comment section, like, trying to explain to me, like, actually the game is pretty hard. No, shut the fuck up. Let me explain. All right, like, first hear my argument, and then you can make the explanation, because I generally do want the explanation. Why does this thing not have a cooldown? Like, it's so fucking powerful. It's an AoE, right? Like, if there's an enemy that like summons the ones that I killed, or it's like a backline caster or something, you right click it, it doesn't have line of sight or anything, it just destroys. Look at my mana doesn't fucking go down. Like, this does insane levels of damage. And okay, now the difficulty, alright, because I know, like, that there's people spurging out who are watching this, like, V, you don't understand, just like, yeah, like, every now and then, I may get a monster that has, like, some attributes, like, maybe fire resistant, or maybe magic resistant, or he's got speed, and he goes up to me, kills me in one hit, and then I have to go back, and this time I actually have to use my other spells, but eventually I kill that too. Now, let's assume I wouldn't be able to kill it, right? Like, let's assume there's an enemy that's so fucking good, and it's just like, ruffle stomps me. How is this fun? Like, this is not fun, alright? Like, I don't understand why people keep saying that this game is so amazing and it's so fucking great. But like, this, you know, maybe the end game is. I don't know, I haven't reached the end game. The story is really good, but is this fun? I'm just holding right click, okay? I'm moving more, and I'm going through the tunnels. Oh, look, some enemies came out. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, maybe I drink a potion. Oh, I drank a potion. Okay, right. So I'm moving out of the AoE because I just didn't feel like it up until that point. And now it's fine. All right, I resurrect my zombies again. This is the gameplay, by the way. Right? Like, how is this fun? I don't even know what's attacking me, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, regardless of what's coming, and this is not just the witch class, because I played the other classes. As you guys saw, I had like 3 other characters. Even the melee characters do the same. They AoE. Like, this is the game. It's AoE the game. Path of AoE. You get stuff on the screen, you AoE, they die, and you move on. Every now and then, there's a monster that kills you. Okay, now you know. You go back in, and you actually use your spells, and you kill it, and you keep progressing. Now maybe the end game is different, right? But from what I've seen on YouTube and what I've seen from other people playing, the end game is not that different either. But like, there are some monsters, I guess, which do pose a little bit of a challenge, like the bosses, right? So like, the bosses do have some abilities, and that's fine, you know. Like, there was the previous boss, I think, like Dominus was called, and he had like this blood rain, and he made the circle where if you stood in the circle, you were fine. Why can't we get more like that? Like, that's good, you know. I like that. Like, that actually makes you have some gameplay. This is not gameplay, this is mindless shit. Like when you're flooding my entire screen with this red orb of fuck you, this is not enjoyable, right? Like, and again, it's not just the sorcerer. Like I played with the archer class, the huntress or whatever the fuck. It was the same thing. Like she would just spam arrows on the entire screen. It was to the point where I didn't even see what's attacking me, and honestly, again, I don't care what's attacking me, like it's irrelevant. Now, some people say, well, actually, the complexity of the game comes from the talent tree, because there is just so many cool things you can do, and look at all the possibilities you got. Like, look at all the options you have, and like building your own character is the difficult thing. First of all, I don't think that's a selling point, especially like most people will just go online and get a cookie cutter build, alright? I didn't do that, actually. I didn't do that because like I didn't want this game to be easy for me. This is why I'm playing on the last level of difficulty. This is why I don't go online. Like I genuinely want this game to be fun. And I'm like a sorcerer. I'm using fireball and ice, right? So I'm like an elementalist. Oh no, I put points in fire, right? Like you got here fire mastery, and I put some points in cold mastery. More in fire, I got some attributes, and now I'm going to get some defensive points down the line because I'm thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to more difficult levels, so maybe I should get like a little bit of defense, you know, like some elemental resistance. No fucking brainer, right? No fucking brainer. Now again, like I'm sure that when you reach the end game and the last levels of difficulty, the monsters there may one-shot you. That's also not fun. Like, look, fun for me is like gameplay, you know, like okay, don't stand in the fire. Move away from the electricity. Make sure that you target the mages first. Try to flank or maneuver around the enemy. That's what fun is. Like, fun is just staying in the corner, right-clicking, and if you have your build correctly, you survive, but if your build is incorrectly, you may have an enemy that's resistant to the damage that you do, and it's going to one-shot you. So no, I'm sorry, like, I reject the concept that this game is fun. It was very fun in the beginning, though. Like, Act 1, I enjoyed it. I liked Act 2. Towards the end of Act 2 and Act 3, the game started to suck. Like, everything just dies. I just have shit coming on my screen, okay? Like, this is Path of Exile, the game. You have a lot of shit coming onto your screen. Like, a lot of shit. You right-click, you AoE, the shit died, you move forward. That's it. That's the entire game. With all the classes. It doesn't matter. Like, even if you play the melee class, you play the one based on strength, same stuff. You just get swarmed, you get zerged, but you now have AoE abilities, which honestly, like, the melee class shouldn't even have, in my opinion. Like you hit the ground and magma comes out, or bullshit like that, you know? And everything dies. That's it. Is this fun? Apparently it is. I don't know. The story is really good, though. Like, this is one of the things that have kept me playing. I am the type of person that cares about the lore, that actually likes reading the stuff that the NPCs have to say. Some of the characters are also hot. Like, if you look at them, like, this lady is hot. So, you know, you get a little bit of sex appeal, which is good. I mean, look here. But that's it. That's it. And yet, so many people recommended this game to me. I don't know. Like, I hope Path of Exile 2 is better. I've seen some of the videos. It looks better. But this one, I don't know. And again, I will say this one more time before people go into the comment section. If it ends up that, like, the end game is fun again, though I don't see how, then okay, you're right. But, like, why does the mid game suck so bad? Like, why is the grind so boring? Right? Like, I don't like just breezing through the levels. I don't enjoy not even being able to take in the scenery because everything dies so fast. I don't even know the enemies that I'm fighting. Unironically, I don't see shit on the screen. Right? Like, this is my main gripe with what's going on here. Is that the spells make me not see anything that goes on. Like, I genuinely do not know what I'm fighting. I don't know, like, who survived. I don't know, like, and I don't care, honestly. Right? Now, this is a low-level map, so obviously it doesn't get. But, like, look. Even if I go on a high-level map, same stuff happens. Like, they don't even have time to materialize. And I don't think, like, I made that good of a build. This is like, literally my own creation. I'm pretty sure you're not even supposed to spec your character this way. Look at this. Look. This is the same experience I get when I go to the... Anyway, I'm done complaining. This was a video about me just venting off Steam. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. And I will read the comment section Because I'm really curious to see what arguments people have on this.